Exotic, spicy, and mystical. This is what I would call the Jaipur boucheron. It is a flavor like no other because you can only find it in very selected retailers such as Amazon itself. Now the reason for that, this used to be mass produced and you could get it just about anywhere. And then they stopped making them. So your only way to get this exotic, really interesting scented cologne is on Amazon. So let's go ahead and check it out, how good this is. Mist. Yeah. It has this, the thing about this scent is that not only it screams manly, it also has this exotic, erotic flavor to this. Opening notes are very, very strong, but as the scent just stays on, the smell becomes more lighter. So at first it's like in your face, exotic, spicy, and then it goes lighter notes. And it still has this spicy feel to this. It is good. It is really good, but it's not necessarily a head turner. So it's not one of those that you're putting on yourself and you get a lot of attention. If you don't want too much attention and yet you want to be distinct and different, this is definitely the one for you to get. It's not as strong. It is as strong initially, but eventually it wears off. It becomes more mild. It doesn't stay on for too long. The scent eventually dissipates, so we're talking about like 3-hour stops over here. Those scents that go all the way to the next day. This is definitely not one of those. But the flavor just goes and grows on you. It's like you put this on yourself and the smell just gets better and better, better over time. Another thing about this is that it comes in this interesting looking box. Not the box, but the actual cologne itself. It has a really unique look to this. You're opening this up and you just spray it on you. The size is not a travel size, it's a little bit bigger, but you can see the size compared to me is quite small. So you can definitely just pack it up and take it on you on the go. Another good thing about this is that the scent itself, inside this, you know, sometimes you buy those expensive colognes and a few years later you open them up, smell them, and the smell is gone. That's not good. The best colognes preserve their smell, distinct flavor, and they don't go bad. You can probably keep them like 20 years and it's still good. So this one is one of those. Like you can keep it for a really long time, and the smell is still there. It's almost as good as the original. And the thing about this is like, who should this target to? I would say between 20 to 40, even 50 years old. One thing that I'm gonna pay attention to is this right here, because I used it. So definitely it has been used for a while. I've been testing this out and I decently really enjoy and like it. Now another thing about this is that the smell is very unique. It is good. If you rate this on a 10 to 0 scale, with 0 being the worst and 10 is the best, I would say this gets a 6.8 out of 10. The reason for that, this is not a very expensive cologne, and you get what you expect from something like this, but for the price point, this is really good. It is really decent. You're getting a lot of quality in a very small bottle. And when it comes to getting something that you like and you enjoy, and when it comes to getting something that like this in such a small size, and yet for this to have such a big footprint, this is just amazing. It gives you everything you need in a cologne. It gives this flavor, it gives this the scent, the performance, and above all, it is a great opening note. It's not a head turner, And yet, if you don't want to capture the whole entire attention in the room, you want to smell exotic, you want to have a distinct flavor to yourself that differentiates you from everybody else, because almost nobody actually wears this kind of cologne. This is the stuff for you to get. You want to be different, you want to be not the same, and yet smell awesome. This is definitely something you should consider to get for yourself. So Jus de Peel, people will be asking, what is this that you have? And you tell them, because this is just awesome.